Hello and welcome back. My name is April May with True Crime Tarot. Today I'm doing a reading on Vicky White. I did one on Casey White like a week ago when he first went missing, and the manhunt started. Sorry. Now I'm doing this one on just Vicky White, the corrections officer with Lauderdale County in Alabama. Again, they went missing on April 29th, 2022. And we're just going to consult the cards and see what they have to say about Vicky White. So I'm going to start with the True Crime Tarot or True Crime Oracle deck that I created. I have already cleansed my cards and shuffled them. So let's get started. So illegal activities were involved. Woods, creek, stream, river. So before, in the other reading, which I will post a link up above, it said water and hills and mountains. So this is telling me that they're like hiding out in a wooded, hilly area close to water, a creek, river, or stream. And I think this is kind of a given that illegal activities weren't involved. Pull these down so you can see these cards better. And I know there's always a glare on these, but it's hard to get your lighting so that doesn't happen. Harley, let's not do that, okay? All right, let's start. So we have the Fool, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. So the Fool is a fresh start. Stop, please. A fresh start. This is spontaneous, kind of naive, inexperienced beginner. So I would say this is definitely her, because I feel like he has played her into helping him escape jail. And then we have the Queen of Cups reversed, which is unhealthy, enabling, caretaking. Unhealthy, enabling. Yeah, so she's obviously enabling his escape, which we already knew from my first reading. And then the Knight of Swords, this is rigid, opinionated, reckless talk, too blunt, kind of aggressive persuasion, and rash conclusions. So I'm going to say this is probably very much his energy. At least that's what I'm getting so far. So we'll see. We're going to pull another 3 cards. So we have the Hermit reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Wands reversed. So the Hermit reversed is self-absorbed, lonely isolation, and ignoring wise advice. Six of Cups reversed, it's unpleasant memories, revisiting the past to heal. Sentimentality. So this is sentimentality, clinging to the past, unpleasant memories. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is aimless, uncontrollably fast, stalled, delayed, obstructed, restricted, losing momentum. So this, I think, is definitely her energy. She was feeling isolated, kind of absorbed in her own depression, I believe. And that is what allowed him to kind of get close to her. Let me see if I can get some focused in on here and some clarity on some of this. Yeah, I feel like she was very lonely. And maybe feeling a little lost. And he fulfilled a need within her but I still feel like he was taking advantage of her. I don't feel like his feelings for her are true. I think her feelings for him blinded her to do what she did, and that is aid him in getting out of jail. Yeah, and I feel like she's trying to get away from her past by having a new start with him. And I feel like she is more structured and he's more aimless. Let's see, let me pull 3 more. 2 of Swords upright. We have the Magician reversed. And we have 4 of Wands reversed. So the 2 of Swords upright, that's mental conflict. Weighing the issues. And the Magician, this is manipulation. Yeah. Improper use. And I use these cards so you can follow along with my train of thought. See if you can actually, I don't know if you can read that, if the camera will focus in on that or not. But it says, manipulation, lacking resources, trickery, untapped potential, and improper use of power. So, and then the 4 of Wands. This is a dubious milestone and shaky foundation. Knight of Wands upright, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. So the Knight of Wands, that's taking bold action, a high energy, passionate, adventurous. See, this is her energy for sure. Insufficient support, need to improve skill, weak, lopsided team. This is like the combination of their 2 energies, and this is his energy. And if you'll notice in most of my readings, this is the way my cards track. They'll track in a line for each individual person. So the Page of Cups reversed, that's emotionally immature, childlike, and self-centeredness. See, he just manipulated her. I mean, that's the bottom line. He does not love her. He's using her as a means to an end. There's going to be this lopsided team. She's going to be the one taking all of the risk. This guy's 6'9". He can't get out and do anything to help their situation, being on the run. She's the one who's going to have to take all of the risk. I think there's a little bit of her that's excited about, kind of being on the run, but she's definitely in mental conflict. I think the mental conflict is with him. I know she's having to have doubts now that he's out. Dubious, shaky foundation, downplaying the whether or not she can really trust him, whether or not he really cares about her. So she's having all these doubts now that he is out. He still needs her though, because he's so identifiable with his weight and height, that he can't just go out in public anywhere. She can change her identity to try to blend and look different. But that's going to be harder for him to do. So we have the Emperor reversed. We have Strength upright. And then we have the Four of Swords. Again, we have the weak foundation. So I wonder why she was questioning authority. He must have had her convinced that he did not commit the crime that he was going to trial for. And she was, I get it. Okay, let me see. I think he's telling her he was coerced into admitting to the murder, the crime of murder. Harley. So this tells me that she, right now, is being able to handle him with non-aggressive control, patience and compassion, which is something he probably was lacking in his life. And then this is weak and tired, difficult recovery. This is going to be there. This, I think, has to do with his drug use. I feel like if he gets his hands on drugs, their whole situation's going to crumble. I'll do one more set. Okay, well, we have the Page of Wands reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So the Page of Wands, that's always start, never finish. Dampen the enthusiasm, starts with a new endeavor, overzealous. So this is, in the beginning, like this whole plotting of this escape, I think was exciting for her. It gave her something to focus on. It gave her something to do. I feel like she was very bored in her life. I think she had maybe was dealing with some depression, loneliness, and this gave her something to focus on. But things are not going as smoothly as she thought with him and their plans. See, she was looking to fill the void. That's the Eight of Cups is filling the void, quickly dissatisfied, aimless drifting, and unconnected. See, that's their relationship now. Now that he's out and not having to manipulate her as much, not being able to manipulate, maybe he feels like he doesn't need to manipulate. Maybe he feels like he can show a bit more of his true self, and she's becoming quickly dissatisfied. This is where it makes me a little worried about her safety. If he decides he doesn't need her, is she going to be safe? And she is I think she's very rigid and has a plan and wants to stick to it. That's enough. And then I think he's more of a, just fly by the seat of his pants kind of a guy. No direction. And he just wants to fall back into his old lifestyle. And that's going to create a problem because she thought he had changed and he wasn't the person that his file says he is. So let me pull from this. This is the Dark Mirror deck. Envious Gluttony. I Won't Cry for You. And Naked Before the Stars. So this is, yeah, envious gluttony. Yeah, she wanted to be with him. And so she took it upon herself to make that happen. And this is I won't cry for you. Yeah. He doesn't care about her. Again, she was just a means to an end. And once he doesn't need her anymore, her safety is going to become a question mark. And naked before the stars, that's everything about her life is coming to light. So at this point, there is no return for her. So she's got to stay with him to justify what she did. So she feels a little trapped. She can't go back to her old life. She's destroyed that. Everybody knows what she's done and plotted for the past, they said, what, almost a year. So she's got to stay with him because she's not a criminal. He is. He knows this lifestyle. She doesn't. But they're also revealing their true selves to each other. And this I won't cry for you. Yeah, this card's a little concerning to me about her safety. I still feel like they're going to be caught because they need the skills. They don't in here it talks about lacking skill, improved skill. It tells me that they neither one possess the skill to stay on the run for a long period of time without getting caught. Yeah. This, I'm scribbling over here. I know you can't see it. I'm trying to work this out, this card. When they are eventually caught, I don't know if this is gonna have a good outcome for her, or the decisions that she makes on how to handle this. This one's concerning me. The I won't cry for you. This makes me question whether or not she's going to take things into her own hands, or if he is. I don't know. So that's it for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If I have to do another reading on them in the next upcoming weeks, I will do that if I feel that that's necessary for more clarification. I still think they're going to be caught. The longer they're on the run, the more strained their relationship is going to be. And the more dangerous I think things become for her. That's the way I feel. I don't know. This card concerns me either way. Whether this means they take things into their own hands to end things, or if he decides he doesn't need her anymore. I don't feel like it's the reverse. I think she needs him because this is not she's not a criminal, so she needs his knowledge, but he doesn't know how to be on the run for long periods of time. And right now I'm not showing that they're getting help from from someone else. I'm just not seeing that right now. Yeah, so that's it for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Be safe out there, make good decisions, and I will see you in the next video.